Hello boys and girls, this is Gigahertz and this video is how to play free-for-all on Estate. So basically this particular map, Estate, is one of my most hated maps. I really do not like it. I don't think I've ever liked it. So that was a really good example of the very good mute feature in the Modern Warfare 2, one of the things they actually managed to get right. Yeah, since I started playing Modern Warfare 2, I don't think I've ever liked this map. It's not just because of the size, I wouldn't say, because there are other maps which are probably bigger than Estate, but I don't I don't dislike them as much as I really dislike Estate. I don't really feel the need to vote it off or to skip it every time it comes up. I mean, I don't really hate playing it that much that, you know, I'll get upset every time it comes up, but it's just a chore playing it, really. For the main reason for that being that it's so one-dimensional. It is a massive, it's a massive map with one house in the middle where everybody goes, and whenever you spawn, generally you spawn miles away from the action, so you just spend doing a lot of time running and not much shooting, which is surely the whole reason that people want to play Modern Warfare 2, unless you manage to stay alive and get a whole load of kills and stuff. It's an okay map for the chopper gunner and all kind of air support because it's quite open, but it's just a chore to play, really, at times. So anyway, as you can see, back to this game, I am actually using the AK-47 for this game, level 70 obviously, so I think I'm just going to prestige the next time the plan is to prestige the next time I turn my 360 on, so I probably won't be using it for much longer. It's alright. I mean, I've heard people say, oh wow, the AK-47, it's so amazing, it's brilliant, it's the most awesomest gun ever, sort of thing, but I tend to disagree. I mean, for short range it's quite good. Put a silencer on it and it feels quite good, but it's got too much recoil for me, especially at long range. I mean, I had a game either after this, I think, on, can't remember which map it was, but basically I was just trying to shoot some people long range and the recoil was just really causing problems. Having said that, I think I get a couple of long range kills on this map, so I'm not sure if it's just a random thing or whatever, but that's like the impression that has lasted with me, is that it's difficult to get long range kills with it. Well, more difficult than other similar assault rifles anyway, like the FAL, for example. So anyway, as you can see, the tactics for this map are quite straightforward, and this is the only map, I would say, on the free-for-all rotation that you don't really have an option to run and gun, because if you do, you're just going to be making it more annoying to play and more of a chore to play. So this is the only map where I would consciously make an effort not to camp necessarily, but to hold down a position, because everybody seems to want to go upstairs in this house. I mean, I don't think there's any particular reason for it. There's no particular good vantage point that you're getting. You're not covered. There's no like corner that you can sit in. Like, everywhere is pretty open. You can be grenaded from anywhere, but for some reason people just keep coming back again and again and again. So it basically means that if you want to get the high traffic and play the game and win the actual match, then you've got to be there as well, which means holding it down. So in this game, that's pretty much what I do. I keep moving back there whenever look. There's a perfect example. I die and then I spawn all the way down the bottom, and then I have to make my way up again because everybody else is up there. So make my way up there again, and essentially I'm just holding the first floor of the house down, and anyone who comes up there has to get taken out. So there are different ways to do this. You can either do what that guy did and just sit in one spot and just hope people are just going to walk into your line of sight and then take them out, or you can do what I do and keep moving and keep making sure that you know pretty much what's going on in each area of the house. So at the moment I think there's just like a steady flow of people coming into the house. Sometimes it's different at times. Sometimes you this is brilliant. Yeah, just ignore that, pretend you didn't see that. Sometimes people just keep sprinting in over and over again and the match will last really quickly, but other times it's quite a slow kind of process where you might get, like every minute you might get 3 to 4 people coming up there. But the main point is that people will just keep coming up there over and over again, pretty much. Yeah, there are, well, having said all that about the house, there is actually another area of high traffic on this map, which is by the boathouse and that big open field, but I really do, well, right under where I just blew up that Harrier, but I really do not like going there because it's just so open, and there's a lot of visual noise, like all the trees and the leaves and everything blowing around and stuff. So sometimes it's more difficult to pick people out if like anyone's in a ghillie suit, like sniping. It makes it much more difficult. So yeah, well, there's a long shot with the AK, but sometimes I'm not sure if it's just inconsistent or what, but sometimes the recoil just makes it very difficult to do that. But back to what I was saying, which is that yeah, here, like in the house and behind the house, etc., it's a lot more easy to pick people up or to see people and take them out much quicker. So a good tactic for being up in the house on the first floor is to basically keep your back to where my back. Look, this, how many times do I have to shoot this guy in the butt before he dies? Is to basically keep your back to the wall where the bathroom is or the toilet or shower room or whatever you want to call it. Not that toilet. Don't stay on this side because people will probably just come in and stab you straight away, and it's just so easy. Yeah, and then basically, if anyone comes up from the back of the building or up the stairs, then you should have the advantage. So that's basically what I did for most of the game, and I didn't die too many times. And now I end with the chopper gunner, just a couple more kills that I need, and it's game over. So although, as I said, I find it particularly a bit of a chore playing on this map, and this has been quite a long and slow game, those tactics are pretty much what I would recommend. So anyway, that's that, and thanks for watching. See ya.